Well, do you know what tonight is actually very special night and very special event in all year and in astrology, in the moon side, in the new year, in new cycles. Today is actually the white moon, very much different new moon, many special energies coming into the planet, into you. And I know you maybe not feeling it, or maybe you do feeling it. I'm actually feeling today very different. Yesterday I was so hyper. We had an amazing event. We was in the fashion show. We were showing my designs. We was actually doing amazing day and photo shoots and videos, and all was just so excited. And today is another beautiful day, and actually it's a sunny in some parts in Ireland. And just somehow happens what I did got the sunny part. I got the rain as well, but actually sun is really was in here as well. And today is a special day, and actually now I would say more special night, because it is a white moon. And many kind of Buddhistic religion and Chinese and all that kind of parts of the world, and in many other religions, if you would look, it's not only about religion, it's more about believing in nature, trusting in nature, because before religions, we all was going and believing of nature. Nature created us, and we kind of always looking at the sky, at the moon, at the sun. And like I remember my mom and my grandma and everybody was saying, when is the best time to put the seeds, what would be best kind of growth. And then when is the best time is to cut your hair, when is the, like, it's so many things. We go by the moon, by the planets, and we know ourselves. We normally looking at the horoscopes, and then people asking, well, who are you? So I kind of know who are you. Well, I am Aries, and I am fire, and I am Mars. It's like another fire planet, and I'm very much on fire. But really, I would say more. Then I realized who I am. Then I understood my stars. Then I understood my fires and all. I started using that power to good, to my own good, and actually to others' good. That means if I create something, if I want to achieve something a little bit more, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, say, actually call and ask for help to my angels, to my stars, because we all are star seeds or planet seeds, but we are seeds of the nature of this all wild big planetarium. We just think we are little people, but actually not. We are huge in this galaxy. We are so important. And actually, every planet, every moon is very much important to us. So if it's something would happen to one planet in all these galaxies, we can feel it, or actually could ruin all system completely. Because if you know, moon works for this and moon done that, and Mercury does this, and then Venera does that, like every planet having their own important things in their own place. And the same time, as we all know, we all connected. We sometimes think we are only on our own, we are on our own in here somewhere, but actually we are so much connected with a lot bigger and wider universe than you even know. And I actually didn't know. Now when I know, I feel so much, a lot power, and so much, you know if I want something, it's not only I have to do it. I can actually ask for help. I can actually take this energy and take it in my vessel of my body, my soul, and all my energetic fields to create more and more good, actually, for myself first, for to work for others, to serve others. Because as I was saying for you 100 times, if you not powerful enough, you can't embrace and give more power to others. So first is yourself. So it's nothing selfish, it's only we need to look after ourselves first to be strong. So then if somebody's sick, You're not being in there more sick than somebody else. You need to be like strong to help for someone. And that's why it's important. It's not about being selfish. But if you didn't see my Friday video, watch it, because that's exactly what I'm saying. It's okay to be selfish. Today, I'm actually wanting to actually give you a little tip how you can bring in into your energetic field, your mind field, because probably didn't tell you many times yet, but somebody who's already with me, being every 2 weeks and on the healing sessions and all the group sessions and all group chats, I always explaining we having not only one body, just the body. We have an energetic body. The days when you're having low and you don't have so much energy, and then days when you're having so much energy and you want to do it so much. Then another is our mind, like, you know, physical body is our muscles and our bones, but actually our mental body, our astral body. It's like so many bodies we have, not only one. And that's why we need to ask sometimes for a little bit more help, not only you looking after yourself and thinking, that's all I need to do. Eat well, do a sport, and that's about it. Not, because your mental body needs the mental things. Then your energetic body needs energy. And that's exactly what I want to give you a little tip today. And I've actually on this Sunday on 8 o'clock, maybe 9, we will see how all of us is agree. But actually, what is very important, because of the white moon energies, and that's actually love energies coming a lot. And we working all the time, every 2 weeks on energy healings. We actually working on our karmic releasings. So what that's mean, we releasing the karma of our blood 7 and more generations back and the front, because whatever you brought in your life with blood, you brought in about 7 at least generations. So that's mean scarcity of war, scarcity of hunger, scarcity of everything, whatever, like illnesses and all, scarcity of love, because maybe someone in the family, and I'm very sure about 7 generations, somebody really got very burned by love, so then give it to you, because it's all sits in the blood having huge computer, if you would say, data. What is in there sits. And if you just hear something like, oh, somebody left someone, you just do, and it's activating that scarcity in you. But maybe you never was left by anybody yet, but you kind of know what that is terrible. Would you know if you never felt that yet? But somebody already had that experience in your blood area, like bloodline, and that's when you feel it. If somebody say war, how do we know about war so much, and why do we afraid? But because somebody lived in that times, and they straight away sending us all this info. Be careful, like, or something ever happened in the bloodline, we're getting this kind of signals. Whoa, be careful, it could happen again, or this is happening, something, I hear it, I see it already, and it's activating in us. And that's why many politics, newspapers, everybody, they really don't know what they're doing, but they really know what they're doing. They want to control us by fear. They want to control us like, oh, we will help you, we will guide you, we will do this. Well, you don't need any guidance. You just need to live your life and kind of try to not to listen all the scarcities, because them scarcities is actually ruins you already. So then you will need to go to doctor, and then you will pay all your bills, and then it's then so many things. So more you worry, more you being scared, less or not scared at all, and just enjoying your life, more you're not helping for them. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit opposite than we normally say. But today, what I want to give you a little tip how we today would be good, what you do today, tomorrow, any other day. And actually, we will work on this on Sunday, releasing more with my little guidance because I am an energy healer and very, very little of us in this world. And it's not Reiki, it's actually karmic healing. And this is actually only about 200, maybe more now. It's certificated healers of this kind of type. But the most important, what I want to ask you, if you can remember today, just think about your karmic line, your generation, your blood generations, about 7 generations. And I know it's harsh because you don't know, I don't know actually, but just think. If you know they was living in 60s, yeah, or then in 50s, or then maybe in 13, who knows? But like imagine back 7 generations in your blood, what it was the kind of most scarcity for them. Like say, many of them was living through the hunger, like through the famine, and it really lived through this hunger. And now actually is the biggest problem with people overeating. Why is that happening? Yes, it's a lot more different things what's happening, but actually one thing is scarcity kicks in. Oh my God, I will be, getting into some problems in my life and then I will be hungry. So I better eat. And that's the scarcity what makes a lot of people put on weight without any reason. And it's very hard to lose because the mind saying, the body saying, the karmic blood and everything saying, whoa, 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 be careful because something happening maybe, or something you scared, maybe something happening. Let's keep you all fat. And then it's very hard to lose. And that's all mental body saying. So what I wish what you would do, and it's really for your own good. I don't need to know anything what you will be doing, but write it down on the white paper. What do you think? If you know, would be amazing. What your parents, what your grandmas, what your grand, 7 generations, aunties, but grandmas, mas, granddads, all mom and dad kind of sides. What would you say they had? Maybe bad habits. Maybe they had some bad beliefs. Maybe they was afraid of something. But they was scared the most of something. Like my dad, born on 1944. So he was just on the wartime, and after war, he seen all this wartime. They did not have a toys, and like really was harsh time. And then when we grow up, we didn't have any of them. Like we didn't see any of them because we lived already in the good time, kind of say. But my dad was really making us remember of that time, of his time, for us who never seen any of that. Oh my God, you want to eat, was eating rats, and you don't want to eat this, and he would nearly like eat us. He was really, really very angry on us if we not eat something, but if we say we don't like, and he was really harsh, but like me and my sister, we two was like not good eaters at all, but for some reason, if we don't like, we just don't want to, and our dad make us. We just have to eat it because he's seen the famine, he's seen the hunger, and he's seen the harsh times. So he did not care. Oh my God, let's celebrate the good times, but he was really, really more pushing on us. So today is very important, is really to let go all these scarcities of your parents, of your moms, of your dads, of your grandmas, and if maybe, like I said, if you can remember your grand, what they was what they was scared about, and what they was really maybe was worried too much, like really, like I said, like my dad, like he would think like, you have to do it now because we had this and then this, it's like mixed it up a little bit with the times. He don't really knew what time is there, he just mixed up, and he was still living in the past. But what is today would be good, what you write it down on the white paper, what you think, what you remember, how much you remember. And like I said, if you don't remember, what you would say so? Because like I said, my grandma and granddad, they was living in that kind of times, and then they seen history of, I think they seen, Stalin, not like I think I know, they seen Stalin, they seen all these politicians, terrible things what they done. And that's why they don't trust any politician. They didn't trust any politician that time. And then, they were scared and they was angry and all that. So all this, it's sitting in your blood. And what you do when you hear something, you straight away, it picks up and it activates in your body and in your blood. So it's the best time would be really to let it go, because it's not your beliefs. It's not it's your blood beliefs. And it's good to use that wisdom of your generations, but it's not really good to be living with all them scarcities what coming from all your blood, 7 generations. So I would love to, if you would do it, it's really like, it will cost you nothing to do it. It will think a little bit, but actually could release it like huge blocks. First, what do you think, what you did not like, what your parents kind of believed was doing it, because now is the time to clear yourself, cleanse, and actually let it go. So would be great if you could write it down. And if you could, whatever you write it down, if you have a fireplace, burn it. If you have like say, break it and let it go into the wind and maybe fly away somewhere. Like, it's let it go out. If you say, if you don't have a fireplace, maybe you have some bowl, but you can burn it maybe outside or like in the barbecue bit or something. Would be good to just get away. But at the same time, don't leave it in your house. And at the same time, if you like say you have a river next to you, let it go. Don't do it in the lake, because it sits water. It's not goes away water. Or if you want to dig in the little hole and leave it in the like, dig it away into the land, so then you kind of give it to the planet. And now is the very good time, like I said, to let it go. So maybe you have something your own, what you think, yeah, this is not serving me anymore. And when you do that, think with your mind and kind of saying, this is not mine. This is not my beliefs. This is not my fears. This is not my scarcities. It's actually my blood scarcities, my blood fears, my blood things. It's not mine. It's not serving me anymore. So I'm saying thank you and I'm let it go. Thank you what you're giving me this wisdom, but actually I'm fine. I want to live my life, and thank you for giving me the signals. And that's it. You just let it go. Like I said, write it down, whatever you write it down, and then let it go. Fire, water, whatever you feel, how you feel you want to. I'm actually have a fireplace, so we will be burn it. And write it down what we want to let it go. But actually, the most important, yes, it's about you, but at the same time, very important about your karma, about your blood generation, fears, and scarcities. So when you're having all that in you, it's not really serving you. It's actually more scaring you, like 10 times more than normally you would. And that's why this moon is so important. And if you do want to join us on this Sunday for free energy healing session, for those for the first time who already had, then I will ask you to join a membership, because nothing is good when you always taking only for free. Energy is a circle. Money energy is the circle. You give, you take, you take, you give. It's not good always to give, give, give. It's just really for you to try to see what is this. And if you don't like it, you don't have to come back. But really, it would be it's very useful for your own good to give and take and take and give, because the cycle is have to turn and go around. And that's why I wishing you the wonderful evening, and I hope you will do it. If you can do it today, do it tomorrow, but really about till Sunday, because Sunday we will do energy healing and then moon will change. So it's very good time now. And if you want to Google it, like actually many countries celebration today, celebrating this white moon and making many ceremonies, making many like prayers and singing and meditations, everything. Like this moon is very special and it's only once a year, so why not to use it? But I know it's many, many special moons and stars and planets. It's like seriously, this year is full of amazing abundance and love, time, planets, how they all sit together. It's like huge, huge rabbit love wave. And really, it's very good for making babies, for making amazing plants. And that's actually them plants will be very successful and full of abundance, because this is very much rabbit abundance kind of year. So I already feeling it like from first day, because like to be invited in so beautiful events, and like next weekend we'll be going and dressing beautiful star, and then she will be doing filming for the musician video clip and all. Oh, I'm just think it's so amazing. And of course every day is amazing. We are alive, we are living, we are breathing, we enjoying life, and really maybe just enjoy more than worry more. This life is for joy. So do and enjoy how much you can, because you will feel a lot more love when you starting enjoying and sending more love. So do this ritual. If you didn't see it, rewatch it. Maybe just share it tomorrow or later in the comments. How did you get on? How was your ritual? And what did you find out? Maybe you find some amazing things in your mind, because really believe me, you have all information in your blood. If you would ask, if you want to talk with your grandma, just ask, and I'm very sure you will know what she would answer if she would be just next to you, because if you know them, you know what they would answer. And we normally do know, no girl, don't do that. But sometimes we say, mommy, you don't know, granny, you don't know. It's different times. No, really, wisdom is the same. Wisdom is the same. And I'm sending you loads of love, and do enjoy white moon. Mwah. Loads of love. See you tomorrow.